Board. All right, here we go. We are going to be going into the AD2L Season 41 Good Times Squad versus Killer Beesports Game number 1. All right, this is going to be a fantastic game. Can't wait for it. We do have a couple bands coming out. The Sand King, Phoenix, AA, Weaver are going to be good ones. Now, we know the Sand King has been playing a huge, big movement in the Dota 2 community right now. He's one of the best heroes in the game, even with the patch that did nerf him, yesterday, the day before. Weaver is going to be banned as well. With the Oracle, I like the Weaver and the Oracle ban. Both are very strong. Picks up the Night Stalker first. Huge against those supports that want to stand still and channel things. Like the Shadow Shaman, who's very strong right now. So, got to be worried about that. Now, on Killer Bee Sports, going to be banning a lot of supports here. The Phoenix, who's very strong. The AA is probably somebody on Good Time Squad's playlist. And they're going to ban the Axe, who's going to be a great off-lane hero. Was banned or nerfed a little bit in the past couple days, but I think it's not going to stop him from doing great things. And the Witch Doctor as well. Always a great hero to have in lane with that Maledict and the heals. First pick is going to be a Clockwork on the Killer Bee Sports. We know that's a fantastic support to start off with. You know, you love to see it. We saw it the other day being played by someone. I can't remember who. I believe with an Ursa. I think on Tuesday's game that got rescheduled. But it was doing very well, so we might see it with something like that today. Alright, so Good Time Squad is going to get their 2 bans, which is going to be Lifestealer and the Centaur Warrunner. Centaur is a very strong offlaner, and with the Axe and the Sand King ban, means they're going to have to play a weaker offlaner. Maybe the Legion, maybe something else, a Razor or a Necrophos. We'll see what they want to feel. Are going to be picking up the Vengeful Spirit and the Marana. I like the Vengeful Spirit, you know, has good stun, good save with her ult, and the minus armor is very useful for any team. Venomancer with the slows and the big team fight is super useful to catching and for the Night Stalker to chase down. Also, you can ult something and slow people to help get your team away. Marana is going to be picked up. Maybe goes for the Solar. Ooh, Tidehunter. We'll talk about that in a second. Goes for the Solar facet instead of the Invis facet. We saw that last week, I believe, on the Marana, which I kind of liked, but we'll see what happens. Tidehunter is going to be picked up. A good, big, tanky offlaner, which means he can go in his lane and go, you know...
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
He can let the support rotate. See, he could go mid. He can pick up runes. He can help secure runes, right? He can go bottom, you know. So, the Tidehunters be, you know, able to be left alone. The Clockwork can go stack for him to help him get that early Vanguard or Blink, whatever he's going to go. The CK is going to be picked up by Killer Bee Sports. We saw CK middle by LF Danny playoff replacements last night, which was very interesting. I can't remember their mid laner right now, but they did okay. I don't know if it was I don't know how strong CK is right now, but we'll see. Dawnbreaker is going to be picked up by Good Time Squad. I love to see something like this. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be a Midnight Stalker with an offlane Dawnbreaker, which should be a little interesting. I'd love to see something like that. They are going to ban the Viper, so it might be a Dawnbreaker. It looks like Good Time Squad is going to be picking a carry here. A lot of the good carries are going to be banned. It doesn't mean all of them are going to be banned. So they do want something that's not going to want to be slowed. Probably an Ursa.
Radiance ban.
I would ban an Ursa, honestly. I think they pick it up. I think they pick up an Ursa. Right? They have a lot of slows. They have a lot of things for them. Sniper's a great ban. I think Killer Beesports goes...
Templar Assassin.
Oh. Wait, is it a carry Templar? No, it's got to be a mid Templar, right? Because they banned the sniper.
Hurry.
It's got to be a mid Templar. With a carry Dawn? I don't know. This is exciting. So, Killer Beesports needs to look for a mid. Zeus, I think, is a good pick. Huh. Slap my salad. All right. I have not seen Good Time Squad play yet, so I don't know what their lanes are going to look like. I have seen Killer Beesports. I think this is going to be a 4 Marana, 5 Clockwork with a carry Chaos Knight mid Zeus off lane Tide. I want to say I want to give this to Good Time Squad just because I don't think they have a good refraction burner. But maybe they pick up something. I don't know. I don't know what stops the TA, right? But I've thought about that in the past, right? Sometimes, you think you're doing good and it's not. It just doesn't come out. 10-2 in the last Zeus match, doing fantastic burns. I love to see it. Love to see it. All right, we are in 2 times speed right now. We're just trying to get through the drafting phase. We will be slowing down once we get to the boundary route, or something is about to happen, and it might right before anything happens. We've got a Dancing Night Stalker. Here we go. It looks like everybody's going to be queued up into this top lane. They're going to be wrapping around on the side of Good Time Squad, and we're going to slow it down right here. They're going to be seeing the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight is going to walk away. The Clockwork is there. He does have the power cogs in case he needs them, but he's not going to level it. He says, that's all right. I'll let you guys take what you want. We'll go to the other side of the map. What you going to do about it? And it looks like it's going to be a nice little 2-for-2 here. Nothing too exciting happening. Big arrow comes out. And it's gonna miss. Ooh, we're gonna take those. Did they see the Dawn place this? I don't know. No, I don't think so. They do see the... Wait, it's a mid-Dawn breaker. Okay. I have not seen this yet. How did you... I didn't even see the Zeus block. Okay, it is a... Oh, this could be exciting. I feel like the mid... An offlane Dawn and maybe a Zeus together would be very good. I don't really know. Just because you get the vision from the Dawn every time it goes daytime. Now, the thing is, right, when it goes Night Stalker nighttime, like when he ults, it does not count it as daytime. So you have to think about that. I don't know if they know that, though. Alright. So let's go. We always introduce everybody in every game. We want you to know who is playing right now. We have Black Acre, less than 3, is going to be playing that Templar Assassin. We've got Dark playing that Vengeful Spirit supporting. In the mid lane, we do have Velvet Steel playing that mid-Dawn Breaker. Something exciting. In the top lane, we've got Slap My Salad playing that Venomancer, and we've got Matty Boy playing that off-lane Night Stalker. We'll see what happens here. I think this is going to be a good Night Stalker game, but we'll see what goes on. Good little drag away from the average Joker Clockwork, who's supporting Zephyrus on that CK. We're going to go middle here. We've got Burns playing the Zeus here, going for the quick bottle, and goes for the Water Rune. Don't know who picks it up. And we're going to go bottom now to Ketz. He's going to play in that Tide Hunter. And last but not least is going to be my little Slurpee favorite, Green Bean. last hitting these range creeps and getting great denies against that Templar Assassin. Love to see it. Kind of have a big stack of creeps here, but that's alright. The Tidehunter does not look like he minds. They could pull if they wanted to, but they're not going to. They say, hey, we'll let TA get some last hits. We're not too worried about it. Alright. Vengeance taking a decent amount of damage, but so is the TA. You know, nothing too exciting, but, you know, a little bit of damage to everywhere is alright, I think. So, and the arrow does secure that range creep again. Going top here, they're going to see a Creep Rave drag. Going to go middle. Dawnbreaker, I think is going to do alright. I mean, she's doing alright already. You know, it's 13 to 14, but we'll come back in 2 minutes. I always do say that. See what happens. Miranda's going to get stunned and is not going to get melded. Not able to hit the meld strike, unfortunately, with that Templar Assassin. The Miranda is going to be able to hop away with those hippity-hoppities. No problem. All right, the Venomancer is going to be gone on by the Clockwork. Clockwork's going to be queuing him. Throws the cogs down. The stun by the CK is going to get the hit, and the last hit, first blood, goes to Zephyrus on that CK. We're going to be going middle here. Dawnbreaker is doing fine. Nothing too exciting here. In the mid lane, we do have the Tidehunter, or the bottom lane, we do have the Tidehunter, who is out of regen, but I don't know how much more damage he's going to take from this. He does have 2 boots queued up, just in case. 1 for each of his big stumpy feet. Gotta be worried about that, but that's okay. I think he'll figure it out sooner rather than later. Alright, nice. We're going to be going top here. We do have the Clockwork pushing away the enemy team. They do get the pull off as well, and they're going to be fine. I think the Venomancer is okay too. Could swap in the Boots of Speed here after using... Oh, the salve usage right in front of the Night Stalker who cancels it. That is quite unfortunate. Gonna go bottom. Alright. Doing a little bit of damage to the Venomancer. Oh, Venomancer does go down to the Clockwork. We're just talking about them. They are also doing a lot of damage to the Venge as well. They do have a pull just in case they need it, and it's going to be alright. They say, hey, you know, we got the creeps right where we want them. It's going to be good to go. Throws the arrow, is going to miss. They do have a second stack on this little camp, just in case they want to pull it. And I would say that they need to push out this wave, maybe pull, and then they can take the tide over and take it. Don't want to give them that. All right, this is just going to be getting aggressive here on the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker says, I don't really care. Oh, big bright map is burning my eyes. Holy, call me Night Stalker, because shooey mama, I don't want to see that again. All right, Night Stalker is going to get stunned here, and the Clockwork's running in, has the Q, gets both into the cogs, going to get pushed out by the Venomancer. Venomancer is trying to get the cogs out, and they're doing a lot of damage to Night Stalker. Night Stalker's going to get a reality ready to the He's getting body blocked by the Average Joker, and the Average Joker is going to take a lot of damage, and the stun out from the Chaos Knight is going to go into the Venomancer underneath the tower, but not able to take it. Clockwork doing okay here. He's going to pop that clarity. He has an urn coming along. They're going to be diving middle. Almost killed the Mirana. The spin from the Dawnbreaker is going to do that. The arrow does come in onto the Dawnbreaker underneath the tower. They're going to do a lot of damage. And they get her with the right click from the Zeus. The Zeus. Oh my god. Okay, they're going to Rocket Flare. They're going to be able to see the Venge. Venge stuns out. Is going to be able to scream if they want to use it, but they're going to use the cogs and the right clicks from Burns on that Zeus to be able to take them down. And they're going to be able to see the DD as well. Oh my gosh, that's so unfortunate for the Dawnbreaker with that gank right there. I'm so glad I could catch that because that was rough. I think that was like a gank you couldn't mess up, and they did, unfortunately, and it really caused a problem for him in the end. So nice work. Great rotations by the Killer Beesports supports there. You know, that really... What saved that gank was the double support rotation. All right, are we going to see a courier kill here? Clockwork sees it. He's running after it. Boom! Let's go, baby. They'll keep that one in the books for you. Average Joker is going to be diving underneath this tier 2 tower. Takes 1, 2, 3, 4 shots and is going to go down. The Night Stalker looks like he's going to get the experience for that. He does not. No experience exchanged at all, and that's okay. Oops. All right. And the Avenge, did he take the rune? No, it went on to the Mirana. The TP out from the CK. The ult from the Dawnbreaker is not going to be able to catch. And the Clockwork is going to be here. Says, hey, I'll show up to this. You know, I don't worry about it. And they're going to deward this. All right, they're going to be going back bottom here. Right now, the Vengeful Sphere is going to run down by the Tidehunter. Tidehunter uses the Ravage and has the Zeus ult to take him down. The Templar Assassin is going to be burning out on that Refraction. Refraction taking a lot of damage. A big stun comes out, melds, tries to block a little bit, is trying to deny, but not able to get it, and it's just going to be doing some damage with the Side Blades. Good work. All right, in mid lane right now, the Burns. Zeus is going to be pushing here. Says, hey, you know what? That's okay, buddy. I'll be out here. I'll let you guys do what you want, you know? Okay, they're going to be doing some damage onto the Mirana as well. They say, hey, you know what? You're good to go. All right, they're doing a lot of damage to the Vengeful Spirit. Oh, the arrow goes past Avenge, and it hits onto the TA to save a lot of damage onto the Tidehunter. Tidehunter's running in, and the right clicks, and the the Starstorm comes down onto the Vengeful Spirit and takes her out. We did see the Dawnbreaker did die top, I think, to the Zeus, right? Yes. So they went for this tower. They were able to take it, but it's going to go for a cost, unfortunately. All right, I'm going to go back bottom here. This Venge is not having a good time in this bottom lane, I'm going to be honest, you know. TA's not doing too bad. You know, she's got 24 last hits, which is about half of what she really wants. But, you know, you could do worse, I think. I think you could definitely do worse. So, going to be going middle, and it might be looking for a gank right here. Clockwork is rotating in, does not have the hook shot. The teleport in from the Venomancer is going to be coming in as well. And he says, hey, you better stay away from my mid lane. And the Clockwork says, I know you're there, buddy. You better watch it, all right? And he says, okay, I'll throw down some wards. So, nothing too exciting. The Vengeful Spirit is going to rotate over, has that level 4, not close to level 6 yet. So, if she does get caught out by the Clockwork here, she's not going to be able to save herself. The arrow is going to come in, but the cogs stop her. And the Starstorm is going to take her down with the Zeus damage, giving him a mega kill streak for that. Now, Killer Beesports is doing a fantastic job putting this pressure on the map, making supports rotate, making other people rotate as well. LOL is going to come out. I wonder what happens, Zephrys. Alright, mid lane, they're going to be throwing a flare over the mid. They see the Dawn has an illusion. The illusion's trying to take a decent amount of damage from this Zeus with the Arc Lightning. And pull it back. Ooh, nice. Is this an innate Dawn? Okay, yeah. Alright, we're going to go to this bottom lane right now. The TA is going to be farming. Nothing too exciting. She is catching up on last hits. In the last minute, 2 minutes maybe, she's almost doubles her last hit. So that's very good. The CK and the Night Stalker are both just free farming right now. It is nighttime. I don't know if Matty Boy on this Night Stalker wants to get aggressive. I think he's going Echo. I think he's going Echo. Uh-oh. Okay, the Templar Assassin is going to be caught out here by both supports. The Clockwork does hook in. He's going to be having the cogs. He's going to be queuing. They throw the Starstorm as well. They're not going to have any vision. The Dawn ult is going to be coming out as well. They're going to rotate 2 more down on the outpost. And the spin from the Dawn is not going to be able to catch Average Joker. Average Joker is going to TP. They do have the stun from the Vengeful Spirit, but the Ravage is going to be holding that off just a little bit. The Hogs do come out as well. The Tidehunter's taking a lot of damage. He's doing a lot of damage, though. The Meld Strike did not do a whole lot to him. Honestly, that, you know, reduced that armor by 6. Okay, the arrow is going to come out from the Mirana. It hits onto the Venomancer. Venomancer's taking a lot of damage. The Zeus is down here. Throws the ult as well. And the Tide is going to go turn back in. He says, hey, I'm going to be following. The Venomancer is going to die to the right clicks on the Mirana. They're going to be looking for the Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit is not going to be able to do it. They're going to be able to use the ult from the Night Stalker, able to kill one with the Void. Alright, and the Crippling Fear is going to be going onto the Tide Hunter. Tide Hunter trying to get away. He is able to purge it with the, Kraken Shell, and uses those phase boots to walk right on home. Fantastic work. Alright, doing a little bit of damage. They say, hey. Bum, bum, bum. That's exactly what they say to it. Now, you know, okay, so as a carry right here, you know that everybody is bottom. Alright? You know everybody's bottom, right? The TA was already there. The Venomancer died. The Dawnbreaker ulted in. The Venge had to run away. The Night Stalker came through the portal. Go push top. Go hit this top tower. Put some pressure on the map. Use your ult, please. Right? Right now, use your ult. Put pressure on the map. Okay? If somebody comes and kills it, that means there's somebody not at this fight. Okay? They're not going to come kill you. You know where they are all at. So, think about that next time. Alright? Thank you. Tips and tricks. Learning with Bite Me Twitch. Alright, they're going to be going on to the Dawnbreaker. They do have the, no, they don't have the hook shot. Oh, but they do have the cogs! The big cogs are able to connect the Dawn and grab her in. The Zeus does have that phylactery, so he's doing a lot of damage with it. You have to get very careful. And they're good to go. They say, hey, we got you. And we're going to move on to the next one. Tide is going to be down here by himself. He says, I'm going to be looking for this tower, and I think he's going to find it. Yep, takes that last hit. CK is on the top of the last hits in the game right now. They're going to be able to use that Mirana ult for everybody to disappear. I think the Plague Ward or the Watcher might have seen the hook in onto the Venomancer. Venomancer is going to get pushed back by the cogs, but the arrow lands, and the Zeus is able to get the kill with the Lightning Bolt phylactery damage. Okay, they're going to be able to see the TA. The TA does have refraction. The Meld is going to be able to walk away and kicks the Meld off and is going to walk underneath the tower. The CK is diving here. This is actually kind of crazy, but the Venge is going to be here with the rotate from the Mirana, and the Clockwork going to be going on the TA as well. The ult from the Dawnbreaker is going to jump in, and the cogs are going to trap the Clockwork again just for a second. He's going to try to get away, but he's not able to. The Zeus is rotating, but is too slow, and the Tide has a haste, but he's not able to get there fast enough. That was a crazy dive on a TA with refraction up as well. I don't know if that was... When I said push earlier, maybe he's just watching the stream. He's got that delay on, alright? He heard me say push, and he went to do it. Alright, that's not what I meant when I said it. Alright, that's... You know? It's okay. Now, the best part about this is that he did that for himself, alright? He knew nobody else was watching, and he danced for himself, alright? You gotta love it. Gotta love it there. Alright. We're going to be going back into this game. We'll go through a bit of items and see what people have and do a little bit of net worth checking. Alright, so this TA is not doing too bad. She's 5th on the net worth, not where she wants to be. They see the Mirana with the Dawnbreaker innate ability. It's going to go for the Dragonlance, which I think is a decent choice. It's going to give her health and damage with the attack's range from it. They're going to throw some traps in the river. They're going to be able to see these rotates. They know she has a feeling that there's more than just this Tide and this Mirana, and she's like, I need to get out of here. And she is. All right, it's going to be a 5v5 in this top lane against each other. Let's see what's going on. All right, Rocket Flare, and the hook is down for another 16 seconds. So Clock just says, fuck it, I'm running in. Gets slowed by the Venomancer. Does have the cogs if he needs to get away. Oh my god, the Lightning Bolt with the Phylactery doing so much damage to the Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker could TP out and then ult back in. They're going to be ulting on the CK, and they swap onto the Mirana. The ult from the Dawnbreaker is going to be landing onto 2 right with the spin, and the Ravage comes out. He's going to hit onto 3 while they're all stuck in cogs. They're going to be doing a lot of damage with the Zeus, just lightning from the backside, and the TA is just standing there trying to do a lot of damage, but her refraction is going to be done, and the big damage comes out from the CK, and she's going to go down as well. They're going to be looking for the Venomancer with the Tide Hunter running along. He's so fast, he's so furious. He's going to be keeping on the high ground, and the Anchor Smasher is going to go out, but it's not going to be able to kill, and it looks like the Killer Beesports is going to be taking this tower after a 4-for-0 trade. Wow, that was extremely close with a couple of heroes there. You know, I say for a 7K lead, that was an extremely close fight. If they had been maybe able to focus somebody a little bit closer and not been cogged as hard, I think that the fight might go the other way. So I got to think about that in the future. Anyway, so the TA is going to be going for the Hurricane Pike. Venomancer is going to be going for the Solar Crest, which I do like after the Arcane Boots. Dawnbreaker is going to go for the Radiance, which is kind of a crazy build. Maybe it's just for the more mischance or the help to farm or something. I don't really know. But it's not the usual Dawn build I usually see, so we'll see what happens. Venge is going to be going for the Pavis into the Urn. The CK ult is coming out in the mid lane here. Oh, hook from the Clockwork is going to be going to the Venge. Venge is going to get stunned by the big arrow, and she is dead. All right. Hey, that's supports working together right there. You know what I'm saying? That's supports saying, hey, we're the teamwork. We're going to make the dream work. All right, so Night Stalker is going to be going in the mid lane here. Does have that Echo Saber doing a little bit of damage to the Clockwork. Clockwork is going to be throwing the Urn onto the Night Stalker and chasing down. I don't think he's able to catch anything. The ult comes out from the Venomancer, and he's going to walk right back into his team. His team's going to walk back into him, and they're going to get good spread out from the Clockwork so it doesn't touch anybody else. All right, Mirana is going to be going for the mech and into Greaves, which will go into a the fuck is this thing called? Glimmercade. I don't think it's a bad item. Zeus. They don't have a lot of detection. I didn't see any. So against Mirana, the only person that has dust is the Mirana, which is kind of crazy, but each his own. The Zeus is going to be going for the Kaya, and he does have the lightning hands. I wonder if he's going to go for the Manta. He's going to go for the Dragon Lance instead. We know that after the patch that his Palpatine hands don't work on illusions. So if he picks up a Manta, it's not going to work on them. If he picks up an illusion rune, not going to be working on them either. So got to think about that. Clockwork is going to hook onto what? Wait, what did you hook onto? I don't know. Okay. Chaos Knight is going to be going for the Orchid into the Heart, which I don't think is a bad idea. I think he needs to be tanky, and I think the Heart is the best way to get there. And the Orchid is an early game item, which will give him some attack speed, I think, and some damage, so you're good. And you've got the great part that you're going to Orchid somebody and just beat them to death. You know? I love it. Okay, and last but not least is going to be the Tide Hunter going for the Blink into the Vlads. And he's going to go for the Shard as well. The Dead in the Water is pretty good, especially against the Night Stalker or the Dawn. All these heroes that want to move around, they're going to be running at the Clockwork. Clockwork says, I'll take your stuff and keep on walking. I ain't no sissy. And if you are a sissy, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of people wouldn't be able to take a void like that and walk it off, you know? I'm one of them, right? If a big Night Stalker came up to me and started avoiding me, I'd run the hell away. I'd run the opposite way, so. Swap does come out in the hook shot onto the Zeus. The Zeus is invis from the Mirana ult, and they're going to be walking out. The Tide Hunter is going to be able to ravage onto 5 actually, with the CK rotating in as well. Is going to be able to pick up the Night Stalker. Night Stalker is the only one to die so far to the Zeus ult, and they're going to be able to reality ripped into the Venge. Venge is dead as well. God, right as I'm taking a drink, they just fucking jump. Alright, good lord. I had no Dawn ult for that, unfortunately, but honestly, I think you keep everybody else you have alive and don't worry about the fight too much. They got a lot of meat in front of this tower here they can throw. Let's see what they're going to be able to take here. I don't know if they're going to be able to go high ground because they still have ults, but we'll see. Vengeful Spirit is going to be going for the Wisdom Rune. Says, hey, I'm going to snatch this right before they snatch it out of our hands. And some great vision coming out from Killer Beesports, right? You want to be in this top lane, so you go, hey, we're going to cover over your triangle. We're going to cover over this as well, and we're going to cover over this. The hook shot does come in. Oh, it misses, actually, just getting the Vengeful Spirit taking a lot of damage. The Dawnbreaker ult is going to be coming in, hits the Tide. The throw from the hammer, the spin. Oh, the Clockwork's going to stop the spin, and we're good to go. All right, the Zeus is doing a lot of damage on the backside. The CK is going to be coming in as well. He's doing a lot of damage, and going to Orchid, the Night Stalker, he's going to be dead. They're going to be running still past, and they kill the Veno with the big anchor smash. So another 4-for-1 trade. Actually huge on the side of Killer Beesports.
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Wow. It's taking the tower again. Zeus says, hey, I'm going to be hitting these as well. Please leave me alone. All right, nice. Zeus doing a fantastic job this game, honestly. Staying alive. Their supports willing to throw their body in front of the Zeus, and also too is, you know, just being there at the right time and the right place. They are going on the Zeus, which does help just a little bit. I wonder if the Zeus will go Ags next. I could see like Meteor Hammer Ags, right? And what, you know, you're thinking that, okay? You're thinking, why that? Maybe the Yashikaya. Into Ags. They're going to be going on to the Dawn. The Dawn's taking a lot of damage. They're going to be walking up the hill here. They slow the Zeus. They teleport, and they have no swap. Not in range, unfortunately. They do see the Mirana, and they're going to walk away with it. Throw the arrow out is not going to hit anybody, unfortunately. If it was a little bit north, would have been beautiful. Has the swap if they want to use it, and the slow from the hammer, but not going to be able to use either one. So why do we think about this? Okay, so the Kaya, right? He wants to get those lightning hands off as much as possible. That Yasha will give him the attack speed and the agility, which would be more attack speed. And he has the mana regen, the movement speed as well. It's everything he wants, all right? Now that Meteor Hammer, all right, it's going to give him health, it's going to give him agility and mana. Right? That intelligence is going to give him that extra mana pool he wants. That agility is going to give him the attack speed he wants. And the strength is just going to keep him alive, you know? Give him the health he wants. Now, that plus 75% mana regen amp, okay, is huge for somebody that's going to be just spitting out a bunch of spells that Zeus will really enjoy. And also, you can throw it, you know, just slam on a tower too. Looks like they might go on the Vengeful Spirit here. They do see the Venge. The Venge does scream out. The hook on from the Clockwork is going to go onto the Venge. And the Mirana ult is going to keep there with the Zeus ult. Probably didn't need it, but that's alright. He's going to go for the Force Half, which I like as well. Which I don't mind too much. So. And then I think the Ags is good as well, just because you do get the Nimbus where Lightning Bolt on nearby enemies is good. Especially for somebody like a TA who goes invis. You can throw it on, you know, the CK's fighting it. You throw a Nimbus, you don't have to worry about what's going on that side of the fight. Now, the Mirana does die on the other side of the map underneath the tier 2 after they throw the flare. But is not going to stop anybody from doing the damage that they need to do. Zeus did not go a talent level 10. So I wonder if he's going to go a talent this time at level 15. He would have the option of 4 plus 1 heavenly jump target, 25 movement speed after heavenly jump, 200 health, or minus 4 seconds on heavenly jump cooldown. I'm saying, okay, that's not the one I would have gotten, but maybe he feels like the heavenly jump cooldown is too long. That extra 4 seconds is going to make the difference. It's going to lower it from 14 to 10 after that use, which is very decent. So. And just having a quick jump around in a fight can be very useful. They're going to be teleporting the Clockwork top with the Mirana. They're going to hook onto the TA. TA is going to be underneath the ward. They're going to be doing a lot of damage here. The refraction is down. And they're going to use the meld. Okay, the Dawn ult is going to be coming in, doing a lot of damage. They're going to kill the Mirana. They're going to be going in on the TA still. And with the Zeus teleport is doing a lot of damage, but she's going to use the meld. Oh, the Zeus just goes down. They're not able to fight the TA. The TA is going insane. Okay, they're going to be able to rotate the CK with the Tidehunter up. The Ravage does come out. The ult from the CK is going to be turned in on the Vengeful Spirit. It just gets crunched down by the CK. CK pulls back the Night Stalker after the ult. The stun comes out with the Gush, and he's trying to dance himself away, but it is not Salsa Night, buddy. You're going back to the pit. And that's going to be a 3 for 3. Probably a better trade for Good Time Squad, right? They're able to kill that Zeus, and they get so much gold for it as well. Now, they were able to get the Roche for that. Everybody, I think, gets a little gold. They have the Aegis as well. But everybody's going to be up. And after dying, the TA still gets 1,600 gold. You know, that's a whole next item, right? That's literally, she could buy the crits. She's going to go BKB instead. Okay. Whew. That was an exciting fight. That was good. No, I loved it. What is this? Oh, the portal. Okay. Did Tide go? I guess Tide went. How did Tide get there so fast? Did he not go through the portal? I don't understand. But anyways, all right, there we go. All right. So like we said, the Templar Assassin is going to be going for the BKB. Venomancer is going to be going for the Solar Crest, like we said. Dawnbreaker has this Radiance, is going for the Chrysalis into BKB, which is different, I think, but all right. I can see the Radiance now because when you land and you're just standing on a bunch of CKs, you're able to burn them down. They all have miss as well. It helps out. They're going to be... Oh, they used the Mirana Global, I think, to get away from the Templar Assassin who was chasing her down. They got to find a good answer for this Templar Assassin in the next couple minutes. They're going to smoke out onto 2. It's going to pop on a 3rd here. Now, it's going to be a 3v5 right now. 3v4. The CK is coming through the portal. They're going to be able to pop onto the Zeus. Zeus's heavenly jumps away. He's extremely slow. The Clockwork does have the hook if he wants to use it. The CK is on the high ground. It's going to be going on the Night Stalker. The Dawn ult is going to be going in. Lands on the CK directly. She throws it, and it's going to get stunned immediately. The Venomancer is almost dead to the Clockwork on the backside. The Mirana jump is going to be able to jump, and is away. All right. And it looks like they're going to push here after using a decent amount of ults. From both sides. They do have the Ravage if they want to use it. The TA's TP's out, goes top. Alright, do they catch the Night Stalker here? Oh, he goes back for the tier 3. They are going to catch him. They're going to catch him for it. He gets slowed by the Zeus. He's going to get stunned up, pulled back, and he's dead. Oh, that tier 3 better be worth it. I want to see what it is. I want to see what it is now. The Cloak of Flames. Ugh. Yikes. Is that worth it? I don't know. The tower is going to be taking a lot of damage here with the uphill push. They do still have an Aegis for another minute and a half. They probably will stay here. I assume the CK will immediately ult whenever it's up. Help take these racks. And even maybe go middle. But it is nighttime with the Night Stalker. I don't know if you want to fight into that. Especially if you're not all up. But they know the TA might not be here. She hasn't shown... And she doesn't have a teleport, right? Yeah, another 18 seconds. So they say, hey, you know what? Let's go do this. CK has an ult. He could use it to hit this tower. You could just walk up and do it right now. You walk up and do it right now. Okay. I guess they want to be precautious. That's okay. Expialidocious. Always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Alright, and they're going to get some wards as well. Thank you to the Zeus. Alright. We talked about the Dawnbreaker items. The Vengeful Spirit goes for the Urn. And the Pavis. She's doing alright. I wish she had her Shard, though, to be honest. Night Stalker is going for the BKB, which I think he really needs. Into the Shard. The Shard is going to be able to help out a lot if you're fighting next to creeps. Now, if you pop your ult and you go eat a creep and come back into the fight, it can be really good as well. So, either way, it can be very nice. Mirana is going to be here, has a decent amount of wards, goes for the pipe as well. After the Greaves, she's doing fantastic this game, honestly. Zeus is going to be going for the Ags after the Hurricane Pike, which I'm not surprised if they're going to be going onto the Mirana. Mirana cannot get away. She's really used everything. The Ravage goes down to 5. Oh my god, and the hookshot goes in. The Zeus ult is going to be able to connect as well. They're going to be using the Clockwork Force after me chasing after the TA, but the TA is going to be able to get away. And the Venomancer ult is ginormous, hitting onto everybody again and again, just onto everyone. Good lord. The amount of spit that just came out of my mouth was probably disgusting. But we're not stopping anything for this. This game is going on. Alright. We're going to be going in here and taking the racks after this as well. Doing a little bit of damage. They're going to throw out some stuns onto the Venge. Oh, they throw the anchor onto the TA. TA uses that BKB. She's going to be trying to fight with the Meld as well. Doing a little bit of damage, but not doing enough for her team. And the CK says, hey, I'm just going to take Rax. What are you going to do about the hook shot from the Clockwork onto the Vengeful Spirit with the Anchor Smash is going to be going down. The TA is trying to fight anything, but she's going to be stunned, and the Refraction is going to be dead. The BKB from the Night Stalker, the Clockwork is in the corner over here trying to get away, but he's going to be able to walk away as well. The Night Stalker trying to go back in and out. The ult from the Dawnbreaker is going to go onto 1, and that's going to be the Chaos Knight. The Chaos Knight is going to be just walking away. He has no Aegis right now, but has the Orchid in a second. The TA is going to buy back. He's going to be going in. The Zeus, no, you can't go back there. Oh, he's going to teleport. The spin from the Dawnbreaker is going to stop his teleport. They're going to be going in with the CK again. He's just doing a lot of damage. Oh my god! The Dawn BKB, he's just going to go right through it. He also kills the Night Shark as well. They're going to be able to silence the TA. The TA is not going to be able to blow the Refraction, but she's going to be going so fast, so furious, and they're not going to be able to catch her. They're going to be able to pull her back, though. They pull out the Refraction again, and they're going to turn right on the Night Stalker who bought back, and they're going to kill her. Oh, Lord, she gets out of the meld and goes down. GG, well played by Good Times Squad. Absolutely fantastic ending to the game there. Put up a great fight, really. I think they did. Great game number 1. Can't wait to see you in a game number 2.